So I was in the car the other morning, and I was listening to Glen Beck. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's because he puts me on this emotional roller coaster from hysterical laughter to seething anger. It's better than a double espresso. Anyways, he was going off on progressives and how progressivism is, the most dangerous, evil ideology ever. Same old shit. Anyways, it got me thinking and trying to understand where this despise for progressivism comes from, particularly with the GOP and conservatives in general. And what I've come to think is it's now some sort of, I'm going to call it hyper-nostalgia syndrome. And, I'm not really talking about the kind that, are just remembering your childhood fondly. I'm talking about, habitually accessing memories of good times you had as a young adult. The latest research suggests that, or strongly suggests actually, that long-term memories are rewritten every time we access them. And I guess my hypothesis here is that because these memories are being recalled in an attempt to try to recapture some of those good times we had in the past, they get slightly tweaked more positive every time we access them. And eventually, nothing in reality can ever come close to these enhanced good times from our past. Everybody knows somebody like this, they're just constantly reminiscing about the good old days and how much fun they used to have, and everything now has changed for the worse, and it will never be as good as it once was. I guess everyone does that to an extent, but for whatever reason, some people dwell on these past good times. My lifelong good friend is like that. He remembers shit we did back when we were younger, and he remembers these incredible events that other people wish they would have had the opportunity to do. And I guess I have fond memories of those times too. It's just, our recollections seem to be quite different as far as to how great these times actually were. You see much of the older generation seeming to not only want to stop progress, but to turn the clock back 50, 60 years, or how far seems to coincide with when they were young adults and when they were having all these good times. So progressivism becomes the reason that nothing is that great anymore. They think it was better the way they remember it, but it was progressives that had to change it, so now they're stuck in this bland reality. We always look for external causes because it's very difficult to trust or to not trust your own recollection of events. It's like admitting your whole concept of self is based on faulty data. So they don't allow themselves to see this reality as nothing, or see the reality that nothing was that great, and it was just the perception of those events that's changed. I've never really heard an argument against progressivism that wasn't a correlation equals causation or slippery slope fallacy. I guess this is the only explanation I've found that makes any sense. Anyways, that's it. What does the internet think? Oh, and not you, Glenn. I don't care what you think.